Welcome to my place, my condo in Philly. Hang out, you get great shots, see the bridge. You see the city out there in a bit, you know, but this is how I live. And I'm home here in Philly for the summer. I became an artist because I needed a job. After 9/11, there was a problem at the club that I was working at. I was DJing, working various different things, trying to get my foot in the door with music. And after 9/11, everything died down. And I needed to pay my bills. I was living here in Philly, and I decided to get some spray paint. And at that time, I was working off of different slick surfaces to create anything that I could to just make money. So I went to South Street in Philadelphia, front and south, and I painted there, and it helped me pay my bills. But I liked it, people liked it, so I just kept going. And I realized that rhythm was a part of me, and I just automatically went right into the flow of the things. Yeah. I decided to use music with my art originally because I was insecure about what I was painting. So I would turn the music up as loud as I could, and you know, I really wanted to be a DJ, famous DJ. So I was listening to a lot of house, early trance, Goa style trance, drum and bass, and I turned it up really loud so I couldn't really hear the comments that were happening around me, if you know my work was good or not. I just kind of went into it, and that's how it came together. And eventually I've noticed that I was trying to keep with rhythm and paint with the rhythm of the song, and then it became what it is today, where now I'm associating a key or a note or a sequence of sounds and corresponding it to the colors that I'm painting. So it's becoming very hypnotic, almost Stanley Kubrick Space Odyssey styled film, where sound and color are subliminally coming together and people are feeling it emotionally. I've performed at some major festivals here in America. The thing with what I do, it's not really genre to one thing or one type of person. So I've done state fairs that had 1.8 million people at it. I've done the biggest motorcycle shows in the country, as well as the biggest one in Canada. I've performed just, you know, locally on the street when I was finding myself as an artist in Key West. So I was exposed to, you know, 30,000 new people every day. Wildwood, New Jersey has been a summer spot for me, even though I leave randomly to go do other festivals that book me for shows. This year, I spent a lot of time in Florida, and spent a lot of time at home working on a lot of new music, lighting, and really trying to gear the show to take it to another level. The thing with me is there's nothing really to go off of. I'm, you know, even though there's other people doing this style of art, I'm the only one that's taking it, or maybe can see it bigger than what's going on with it now. So I definitely would like to travel more. I've done some stuff overseas, and I don't think this is going to stop. I think it's just going to keep going. It's going to keep going, keep growing. The art, the music, the show, the speed, the performance, all around. And hopefully it won't be just me painting anymore, and it will become more of an experience that everybody can be a part of. I would like to paint at Ultra Music Festival as an act, not just like I've done before where it was more of a booth, where I'm allowed to do my own music, my own sound, my own lighting, and put on a real epic show for people. Not just trying to sell an item anymore, but show the performance of what can happen. And that's in March. It's in Miami. It's during the Winter Music Conference, and that's the first one. The second one is a weird dream, but I want to paint for a royal family, for a birthday or something like that, maybe the queen or a princess or something. I don't know why. I think it would be just a milestone in life to do something like that. I know nothing about these people, but I think it would be kind of cool, you know, just to put it under my belt and say, you know, hey, I showed them something different about life than their normal routine. And I think they would like it. I think it would be cool. Another one that I would probably like to do is another music festival, Coachella or however you want to pronounce it, which is cool because it's not just genred to electronic EDM, but it's towards all different types of music and art. So I would like to do that. And then I would like to travel to a place and paint for people that are 100 years behind the times, you know, Southern Africa or something, you know, somewhere where they wouldn't even understand what's happening, and see if they could feel the energy too. And it's about movement and breath and color and sound, and put it all together and maybe expose them to something they've never been a part of. I think that'd be really cool. I want to tell a story. Get a Terror Dome, 75,000 people, and I want to tell a story without words. I want to do it with color and sound, almost movie-like. I want to paint the story. You know, a picture or a painting, it can tell 1,000 words. To each person, it's a different story. It's something they may remember in their past. It may be something that is coming in their future. It may be the present, the moment that they're living right now. But I want to tell a story, so it involves, you know, everything that's going on around. So I see it a lot bigger than it is now. I see it on a very large stage. I see it involving other musicians playing live instruments, and staying with the tempo with that. I see dance, I see breath, I see really, really correct lighting, and I see it becoming a part of every person's their soul, and them being a part of something that they'll probably never be able to experience again, and they'll always remember. There's not many people that can push what's inside of them out. Fortunate enough, I'm learning to do that, and I've realized that at shows that people are saying that I'm painting what they're feeling, and I'm doing it in such a way that it sedates them, and no problems ever occur at that moment, and even the rest of the night probably. So it's an escape from the day. So I see myself doing that for a large number of people, and then them going back and telling other people the same thing, and also getting a piece of that by just experiencing it. Now, it's on the minimal level, but if you saw me 10 years ago, it was even more of a minimal level. So it's growing. Anything good will take time, you know. So I'm patient, and it's going to go that way. I don't shoot for the stars. I shoot beyond them, you know. So, and you should too. First of all, I'm sure all you gearheads are looking around and you're not seeing any analog synths. It's not that I didn't have it. I had Access Virus TI. I've had Moogs, different types of Moogs. I've had Elisa's Andromedas. I've had other various pieces of gear, modular systems, guitar pedals being rerouted, everything. I've done, touched all of it. That was when software instruments were not any good. Now today, I feel you can get really good sound. Most of the tracks that you're hearing now, you're hearing all software instruments. So all I need is a really, really good computer. And if you can see that the screen is not there, it's because airplanes suck. Do never bring a Big Mac on an airplane because they'll say that you broke it, not them. So screw them. I have a small little PC, a little Dell. I use that for opening jacked files that I can't open up with a Mac. I have this for on the road if I feel like just making something, even when I'm driving or something, I pull over, I have a loop in my head and I just lay it down real quick. I use Ableton Live for my mixes as well as constructing my tracks. I have my studio monitors, even though they're not positioned correctly right now, I still get a decent sound out of them. Little various boxes that do different things for lighting and video and all that good stuff. This was my last year mix. If anybody picked it up, it was pretty good. It rocked out for a while. I have a couple more coming this summer. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. A couple new tracks. I use this Tractor Control S4. Now I've had other mixers. I had an Allen Heath, a Zone 4D, where I was triggering MIDI. But my objective was not to become a DJ. I don't make tracks to become a DJ. I make tracks so I can paint to them. And also, when you get the music home, you can be creative with it. And that's why a lot of my tracks don't have words, because they're not supposed to tell you how to act. It's supposed to be just the rhythm, the sound, and hopefully inspiration from when you came to my show. You go home and it inspires you and you get pieces of what you remember and you go home and create something cool, whether it's knitting or making a track or painting or whatever it is, that creative part of you that comes out. I started creating music, or attempting to create music. Remember, I never took a music class, ever. They didn't even have it in my grade schools. And I didn't have any friends that were musicians. I just was so attracted to the music. Even at a young age, I remember listening to LA Style, and there was a track called James Brown is Dead, which was the big track, even though the other tracks on there were really good too. Lords of Acid, 808 State, Thrill Kill Cult, all industrial sounds, and it was new. Everybody else was listening to Crisscross and pop rap, which I liked too. It was good groovy sound. But I was attracted to it, and my friend said, "Hey, I know where there's a club that we could go to," and I'm like, "Well, I'm 14, 15 years old. I can't get in a club." And no, you can get into this club. It's all right. It's like a secret club downtown Philly, and we'll take the train down. It's all right. We'll go. And I remember, I don't know who the first DJ was, but it was like, it was awesome. It was a very small place, but it was awesome. And then I remember Heather Hart came on, and she played some tech stuff that it just blew my mind. Like, this is real, this is existing, there's not just one or two albums out there like that. These people are playing this. And I want to be a part of it. And then I heard Diesel Boy, Train Wrecking. He didn't even mix the record correct at that time. He just closed the club down at like 5 in the morning. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to make them tracks. But I didn't know how. I didn't have no teacher. I didn't understand keys. I didn't know how to play anything, and I didn't have any money to buy anything. So I just, put it on the back burner. About 6-7 years ago, I was making money while I was painting. I was listening to all these tracks. At that time, Paul Oakenfold Paul Van Dyke. Tiesto was just brand new. Ferry Corsten was just brand new. The names that you hear today. All the sound, I think, was mostly coming out of Germany and Spain at that time. There was Astral Projection and Infected Mushroom before Infected Mushroom of today. And it was just, I really was getting into the groove of everything. And DJ Icy doing breakbeats on, I think it was Groove Records, Frankie Bones, all these people were influencing me. And I bought a keyboard, spent all my money on a keyboard. And I didn't realize you have to plug it to a computer to actually do something. So I just kind of stared at this keyboard and just would hit notes and listen to the sound and turn a knob and see what it did. And then slowly over time, then I understood exactly what I had to do. And I bought all this equipment, blew all my money. I was like broke starting in the winter and had nothing, but I had equipment, and I would like turn a knob and do this, and it would occupy my time and kill my hunger. And now it's not easy. It's time consuming, but it's a lot of fun to make a track. And you see here, I just constructed a track here called Eighth Wonder. I just put it up. It's not mastered. That's something that I won't do. I really would rather give it to somebody who knows what they're doing. That's what you should do. Always get somebody else to do the mastering. They will find the flaws. They will tell you about it. You won't like it, but they'll make it sound better. This isn't a track I don't think it's going to be a big track. It's just a fun track for me, you know, to pass the time. So I used to have big MIDI controllers. I realized that your desk is only so big. So I got the little 25 key, and I can go up and down and transpose what I need to transpose, and make the music I like and make the stuff I want to paint. Yeah, I finally got a Facebook. Thought it was evil, like everybody thinks it's evil, but no, it's pretty cool. You know, I get to interact with people, so it's you know, the Facebook, Joshua Moonshine, look it up. And I have a website also, joshuamoonshine.com. It's for everybody that wants to know. First of all, I've been doing it 12 years. And how many paintings can I do in a day? I did close to 140 paintings in one day. And I did that actually at a festival consistently for 10 days. So around 1,400 paintings I did at that festival, which sounds crazy. I've painted over 110,000 canvases in my life. They're all somewhere. I don't even own one of the spray paint things. I do paint other stuff. I don't paint things like photorealism. It's just not who I am. So don't ask me to paint a picture of your kid or your dog. It's just not me. You know, it's cool. There's another artist that loves to do that type of stuff. I think you guys can check me out this year in Wildwood. I'm going to be there at Wildwood Avenue on the boardwalk. I'll be there all summer long doing the shows nightly. Hopefully I put on a great performance for you guys and sweat bullets the whole time. Everything else, you could just, you know, find day-by-day things going on Facebook, because Twitter, it annoys me, so I'm getting rid of that. Also, there's a documentary that's being filmed about a traveling artist and the things that they go through every day, and other artists and people and musicians that I meet along the way. That's been going on for a couple months now. We're just taking a break right now just to gear up for the summer. It should be done, I think, sometime after Christmas, the holidays, and it should be coming out pretty good. Sometime in the summer there will be a music video that will be out for one of the tracks. Should be awesome. You know, it's been being constructed for a while now, and that will be pretty cool. And I think for fun I'll be DJing every so often, just for a little bit of fun, you know. not as serious, just maybe trying to relive my youth. If you want to know how old I am, I'm not telling you. I'm young enough. Just come by, check it out. If you want to buy a painting or music or t-shirt or something like that, that's cool, support me. This is how I'll be able to keep going. If you don't, and you just enjoy the show, come up and say hello, that's cool. And the main thing is, the reason that I'm doing this is hopefully to inspire other people that it's okay to be who you are. And great things will come out of it if you can just open up and become who you always were, and do the positive thing in your life. Don't do the negative, because the negative will destroy you. And keep your heart and soul into what you really want to do. And don't listen to anybody, because everybody told me I was crazy for starting to do this. And I would never go anywhere with it more than front and south and make a couple dollars on Saturday afternoon. But it has become my whole life, and people recognize it. And other artists, other spray paint artists, other visual artists, other whatever, they're being inspired by it, and they're creating their own thing. This is a time in history where there's a huge change, and stuff like this is helping that change happen. And we're all lucky enough to be a part of it. So seize the day and capture the moment, whatever, and enjoy life, because before you know it, it's over. So let's have a blast while we're here.